I am Iron Man. Just kidding, I'm perfectly aware of who I am. I'm Robert Downey Jr. I was born on April 4th, 1965 in Manhattan, New York. My father, Robert Downey Sr., and I had a lot in common, and not just our names. He was also an actor and filmmaker. In fact, he gave me my screen debut in one of his movies at the age of 5, which sparked my lifelong love of acting. He also gave me my first joint age 6, which sparked my lifelong love of drugs. Actually, Marvel are in talks with my dad to direct a more adult Iron Man spin-off, where it's rebooted as a stoner comedy, Iron Man and the Incredible Green Hulk, of weed. I continued to act in my father's movies as a kid. When he and my mom divorced, I moved with him to California. But I dropped out of Santa Monica High School when I was 17 and moved back to New York to pursue my acting career. I joined the cast of Saturday Night Live, but was replaced after just one season. I also dated Sarah Jessica Parker. In fact, we're developing a script with Marvel to create an Iron Man spin-off where he teams up with the cast of Sex and the City to defeat the menace of Galacticus, and buy a killer pair of Jimmy Choos. I landed a series of roles as a teenage heartthrob in a bunch of coming-of-age movies with the famous 80s Brat Pack, James Spader, Matthew Broderick, and Molly Ringwald. Being pals with those guys was kind of like being in Avengers. They used to call me Iron Constitution Man due to my ability to handle vast quantities of drugs. My breakthrough role, though, was playing a rich young drug addict in the movie Less Than Zero. It wasn't a stretch. I later described that part as being like the ghost of Christmas future. In 1992, I was nominated for the Best Actor Oscar for my portrayal of Charlie Chaplin. When I heard Hollywood was looking for an actor who liked Charlie, I knew I was perfect for the role. People said it was my best ever performance, but I lost to Al Pacino's only Oscar win. In fact, Marvel have mentioned the possibility of an Avengers movie where we team up with Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton to defeat Thanos' plot to drain all the color and sound from the world. Expect that to hit theaters sometime late 2017. Back to 1992, I married the singer Deborah Falconer after a 42-day whirlwind romance. Love is a powerful drug, but sadly, even more powerful was all the cocaine I was on. In 1996, I was arrested for possession of heroin, cocaine, and a handgun after I was caught speeding down Sunset Boulevard. A month later, while on parole and extremely high, I broke into my neighbor's home and fell asleep in his bed. I had to spend 6 months in jail. In 1999, I was arrested again. Despite having the same legal team as O.J. Simpson, including Kim Kardashian's dad, I was sentenced to 3 years in jail. Seemed like they saved all their best work for O.J. Anyway, one bright spot of this dark chapter in my life is that Marvel want to use it as the basis for an Iron Man movie, where Tony Stark is thrown in jail and has to team up with O.J. to escape Dr. Doom, who's moved into the house next door. It's gonna feature a really cool car chase. I only had to serve 1 year of my jail term, and after my release I joined Ally McBeal. But before the end of the season, I was arrested again, twice. They fired me, and my wife left me. It was the lowest point of my addiction. Things got so bad I remember smoking crack in the bathroom during a session with my shrink. But I managed to turn my life around with some help from Jesus Christ, or at least his anti-Semitic director, Mel Gibson. I couldn't get insured to act in movies because of my previous drug problems, but Mel believed in me enough to put his own money up and cast me in his 2003 movie, The Singing Detective. I'll be eternally grateful to Mel for his faith in me. In fact, we're kicking around the idea of a cool project where Tony Stark invents a time machine and travels back to biblical times to team up with Moses in order to stop Pontius Pilate's plans. I don't want to give the plot away, but let me just say the Iron Man Holy Ghost shoot is going to set the cosplay world alight. Everybody loves a comeback story, and in 2008 it proved it doesn't matter what depths you've plumbed. If your movies make a ton of money, then Hollywood loves you. That's when I became Iron Man. The first Iron Man movie grossed over $585 million worldwide, although the studio didn't originally want me for the role, preferring Tom Cruise or Nicolas Cage. Don't worry, they'll be starring opposite me as Iron Man from alternate Earths in the upcoming movie Iron Man 7. Isn't it ironic? due for release in 2022. Boy, we've got some cool shoots planned for that film. The lawnmower suit, the Iron Man Keeney swimming suit, and the 22-karat rose gold edition suit. With 3 Iron Man films under my belt and Avengers 2 just about to hit, all that's left to say is I've been Robert Downey Jr. Thank you and keep watching.